Tonight, an I-Team exclusive. New revelations in the sex scandal surrounding Bishop Eddie Long.
We wanted to ask you about Bishop Eddie Long.
Oh, no comment.
Come here.
The Fox 5 I-Team reveals the identity of another accuser.
Relationships are hard. People lie. People steal. Your heart.
Right now, the mystery surrounding Centino Kemp and his relationship with Eddie Long. The most powerful name in local news. Fox 5 News at 6.
Good evening. I'm Amanda Davis.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tom Haynes. Tonight, the explosive results from a 7-week-long I-Team investigation.
The I-Team has uncovered that there was a fifth accuser in the Bishop Eddie Long sexual misconduct case. He never filed a lawsuit, and his name was kept a secret. But Centino Kemp's allegations of sexual misconduct against Bishop Eddie Long brought him front and center into the recent settlement negotiations.
Senior I-Team reporter Dale Russell has crisscrossed the city searching for the mysterious fifth young man and is here now with his exclusive report. Dale.
Tom Centino Kemp, sometimes called Centineo, is young, barely 22. We're told he met Bishop Long years ago. He has Eddie Long's name tattooed on his wrist, and he's currently recording songs written from the perspective of an angry, bitter lover. Centino Kemp? Hi, Dale Russell of Fox 5 I-Team. How are you? For nearly 2 months, we searched all over Atlanta for Centino Kemp and finally caught up with him leaving the small recording studio. He was happy to talk about his music. You recording music?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm just recording some music. That's it. Some songs for iTunes and YouTube.
But he didn't want to talk about anything else. We wanted to ask you about Bishop Eddie Long.
Oh, no comment.
Come here.
Can we just talk to you for a second?
But I am not the man that's being portrayed on the television.
The well-known sex scandal involving Bishop Eddie Long began when 4 young men, all former members of the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, filed suit accusing the bishop of lavishing money, trips, and gifts on the young adults while having sexual contact with them.
You are not a man, you are a monster.
The case was finally settled in secret back in May. Sources tell us an undisclosed amount of money was paid to the young men. Bishop Long in court papers denied the allegations and issued a statement saying it was time to move forward. After the initial lawsuits were filed, Centino Kemp came forward with additional allegations of sexual misconduct against Bishop Eddie Long. He then became part of the settlement talks. He was the mystery man, his name never made public. But the I-Team has learned he may have played a significant role in the mediation.
Relationships are hard. People lie. People steal. Your heart.
Our source says Kemp has been taking part in countless $100 an hour sessions in Atlanta recording studios for the past 2 months. In this video, Kemp works on one of 5 songs he has recorded. Some are profanity-laced, sexually charged stories of angry, jilted lovers, like his song called Pornography.
Pornography, I go crazy while you're watching me.
What's the album called?
No regrets.
No Regrets?
Yeah.
But the song you're working on is called
Pornography.
What's the meaning of it?
Pornography is just a fun dance song. Yeah. Like you just can get loose and wild and look at that.
According to various social media posts, Centino Kemp is 22 years old, single, tattooed, and always sporting different looks. He tweets openly of gay rights and dreams of taking the recording world by storm. Are you on a label?
No. It's just for fun and stuff like that. I'm not on a label.
One source says Centino Kemp, raised in the Bahamas, met Bishop Eddie Long years ago during a visit to New Birth while he was a teenage student in a Florida college. The relationship meant enough for him to tattoo Eddie Long's name on his wrist, followed by the words, "Never a mistake, always a lesson." Sources say Kemp joined in the settlement talks after he heard about the other young men's lawsuits. And though he never sued, he became a part of the final settlement. One lawyer familiar with the case confirmed Kemp was involved and was different from the other young men, one piece of the puzzle that never fit, and he made the case more difficult.
In the Bahamas, they call me Centennial, and the passport says Centino, so I think he's on my life.
Bishop Eddie Long had no comment about Centino Kemp. Just 1 second, and Kemp had nothing to say about the bishop. After walking away from our question, he later sprinted to an awaiting stretch limousine. The secret accuser in the Bishop Long sex scandal drove off, still a mystery, still dreaming of stardom. Now, we tried to contact a spokesperson for New Birth Missionary and Bishop Eddie Long. We got no response to either our phone calls or our email. Attorney B.J. Bernstein, who represented the 4 young men who filed the original sexual misconduct suit, told me that she had no comment. Now, tomorrow night, we dig deeper. We go inside where Centino Kemp is, inside the recording studios, that is, to get a rare glimpse into both his music and his mind. Amanda, Tom?
All right, Centino. Did he know the 4 other young men that were involved in the suit?
You know, that's actually fascinating. He didn't know any of them when he joined into the negotiations. And I'm told from various sources that they didn't know him. The 4 young men all knew each other. Some of them hung out together. They'd known each other through the church and through school. Centino showed up after the lawsuits were filed. He was living in Bahamas at the time, living in Florida at the time, and they didn't know who he was and had no contact with him until they met him during the negotiations, I'm told.
As you said, one person saying he's a piece of the puzzle that didn't fit.
Yeah, that didn't fit. And from the settlement, any, allegations of who was more prominent, allegedly, in Eddie Long's life?
Now, we didn't get any kind of information like that, Tom, but what we were told, it was made clear to us from all of our sources, that Centino Kemp's appearance in this case made Bishop Long extremely uncomfortable. And I don't think there was any doubt about that from everybody that I've talked to. He, of course, at the time, we now know, his name wasn't out. It was secret. And so until tonight, nobody knew that he was even a part of this. But now they do. And we'll hear more tomorrow.
Okay, we look forward to hearing that. Thank you so much.